God that the brothers on the rise now. Woo! Endless celebrations all in my house. Yeah. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. Yeah. London boy, but they see where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Yeah. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business so humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts, lot of haters. Tell me where they at, though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap, though. Yeah. Want me on your song, throw a couple stats, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing, yup. That's why we ain't on the same page. No. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Woo! Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Yeah, let's go. New year, new me, turn it up a new degree. I'm gonna make it to the top if it's the last thing I see. Work hard every day, work hard, then we play. I'll be doing everything in my own damn way. Ain't nobody tell me shit, I'm on top of it. Writing hits that make other people feel like writing hits. We gon' get every little goal that we wanna get. Never quit, we don't even know what it means to quit. Write it down, what you want, what you need, what you see. Everything that you wanna be. Put it out in the world, that's your destiny. In your mind, what you need is to have believe. I'm gon' make it to the top, cause I never stop. My own switch doesn't have enough. I think it's broken, I think it's lost. I guess that's why I never take a loss. New year, new me, no fear, just be everything you wanna be. Write it down, what you see. Don't give up, just believe, and you will succeed. Put the hours in, and you're bound to win. New year, new me, no fear, just be everything you wanna be. Write it down, what you see. Don't give up, just believe, and you will succeed. Put the hours in, and you're bound to win. Make a deal with yourself, you'll get after it. Find something that you love, call it passionate. Or find some passion and leave it behind, gotta quit. Your journey starts now, time to make it happen, man. You could be great, have it your way, sir.
There we go. What is up, everybody? Is I Trinity. Back at it again, finally, with another pod. 6 years later. No, I'm joking. First of all, I would like to thank my viewers and Ultimate Team Tron. Thank you so much for being in the chat, man. So, this is gonna be my first time watching the direct gaming show that they had earlier today because I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. So, I'm excited to see some Indiana Jones and whatever else they're gonna show. And whoever watched the show already, I ask if you don't reveal any spoilers because again, there may be some people in here that have not watched it yet. So, oh, there's my love. Oh, you're silly. Oh my God. The Moon Man. Hello, my love. You're so funny. So, anyway, you're still out and about. Okay. Oh, thank you for stopping by to say hello, my love. I can't wait to see you later on. So yeah, I'm excited to watch this direct video. But before I get into that, I know he doesn't know I exist, but I want to wish one of my favorite singers, Jonathan Davis, a happy birthday. He turned 53 today. And I have his little Funko, his little pop. So, yeah. Happy birthday, Jonathan Davis. Happy 53rd birthday, man. So, Korn's been one of my favorite bands since I was a teenager. And I used to be called the Korn freak back in the day because of my obsession with that band and Jonathan Davis at the time. But of course everybody goes through their phases when it comes to singers, music, whatever. So yeah. So happy birthday, Jonathan Davis. Stay metal. All right. Now I'm about to watch this and I'm ready to see some Indiana Jones again. Whoever stops by in chat or viewers, please do not give away any spoilers because this is my first time watching it today. But for those that watched it already, I hope you enjoyed the show. All right, here we go. And hopefully there's no music on the show that I'll get in trouble for. We'll see. Yes, Tron, it is. That's it. All right. Cut me too good. Again, I'm watching this for the first time today, so you'll get to see my natural reaction. Can't wait for Indiana Jones, though. Excited.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. I'm so proud to share with you our upcoming fantasy action RPG, Avowed. Avowed is an adventure into the heart of the living lands, a frontier at the edge of the known world, where you must put a stop to a mysterious spiritual plague and discover a secret at the heart of the living lands.
Wow, look at that.
At Obsidian, we love creating worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay, and thoughtful reactivity. And Avowed is no different. We set out to blend the believable and fantastical to give players a world and experience like no other. It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's strange. It's one of the most incredible settings in the world of Aora. There's going to be a lot of great secrets to discover, one of which has a really personal connection to you as the player character, and you're going to have a great time getting to know those secrets and leaving your mark on the world.
Ooh, I like that.
And when it comes to encounters, our combat brings the best of the moment-to-moment fun that comes with action-oriented gameplay and the depth and breadth of choice that you get with an RPG. Here to talk more about Avowed's combat is Gabriel Paramo, gameplay director.
Here at Obsidian, our team's overarching goal is to empower you with choice. So we developed a flexible combat system that allows you to quickly swap from spellcasting and sharpshooting to melee combat. We want to give you the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted. For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons, attacks, and abilities for tactical advantages against a wide range of enemy types. It's not just hacking and slashing. You're making real-time decisions about when to use your abilities.
That's tight, man.
Powerful melee attacks, blocks, parries, and special attacks. If you choose to approach combat with a one-handed wand, it feels quick and snappy when dealing damage to enemies at mid-range. Using the Tanglefoot ability, you can stop enemies in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to focus on weaker or tougher combatants in an intentional and controlled manner. It's important to pay attention to the types of enemies you're dealing with. Some units are extremely defensive, some are brutishly difficult, and others you must make sure you prioritize, or their healing capabilities will put you in a tough spot. To help with the different encounters you will face, we provide customizable loadouts that can be quickly switched during combat. That means you can play however you want. Equip a sword and shield and charge into battle. Dual-wield pistols and control the encounter mid-range. Or even dual-wield wands to feel like a gunslinging mage. You could use your enchanted wand to freeze enemies, and then use your offhand weapon's power attack to shatter them. We've worked hard to keep you constantly engaged as battles unfold by creating a balance between pressure and manageability during combat.
Players will have ample choices for how to build and progress their envoy in the world of the living lands as they get to know the game and the story and explore the many diverse regions. Some quests in Avowed will have you make difficult decisions with profound consequences, like this side quest you may encounter in Shatterscarp, the third region you'll explore on your journey through the living lands. As you're exploring, you come across the bodies of these fallen soldiers, and as you explore the remains of the battle, it's up to you to determine who, if anyone, is at fault.
Just the four of us. Manu, Kiri, Naoki, and me. Training under Captain Ruiki. Trying to keep Thirdborn safe.
In other words, you're a gang of vigilantes.
It's pretty.
Not that I'm one to judge.
Here. Take my badge. Take everyone's. Our families deserve to know we fought and died for them.
Making the right choice isn't always what it seems. We embrace moral nuance and gray areas, trusting players to make tough decisions in complicated situations.
My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips. I was so surprised, and it was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else. Look, I can't face those monsters alone, but I have to know if anyone else made it out. Of course he did. Sergeant Asui never has a thought he won't say out loud. So what did he tell you? That Captain Ruiki was sick? That I was paranoid? That I was a dumb baby? I heard it all often and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
At the end of the quest, you have a choice. When you confront Private Naoki, if you believe the story he's told you, you can hand over the badges and let him go back home.
You're right. Real battle isn't something you can prepare for, is it? It's not my fault. No, they should have never have camped in the cave. I'll take the badges. I'm going back to Thirdborn.
But if you confront him, if you believe that he fled the site of the battle as an act of cowardice, then he might challenge you to a fight to reclaim his honor. Either way, when you return to town, you'll see the consequences of your actions and the choices you made during this quest.
Wow.
Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build. Art director Matt Hansen and the team have worked to create a unique, colorful, and dynamic visual style.
From the outset, we knew that we wanted Avowed setting to feel rich, weird, and wonderful. we found inspiration in a wide swath of real-world cultures, helping us create a unique RPG experience. By contrasting the vibrant with the dull, or verdant spaces with sickly ones, we can better deliver complex emotional experiences for our players. The Living Lands is a continent of untamed valleys with widely varied biomes, from luxuriant forests to volcanic wastes. And each of those regions itself is a conflux of storied landscapes.
It's gorgeous, y'all.
All of the regions have a lot of special things associated with them, but I have a deep place in my heart for Shatterscarp. As you're wandering the wastes of Shatterscarp, you might notice off in the distance a vibrant jewel of color. By transitioning from destitute, muted tones of a wasteland of sand and marching in towards a beautiful oasis, there's the opportunity there for life, for adventure, and even a little danger.
Of course, naturally.
We hope you've enjoyed this look at Avowed. We're thrilled to share more about the game in the coming months, and we can't wait for you to explore the Living Lands when Avowed launches this fall.
How do you feel about Avowed so far? Like, are you gonna get it? I know I would want to get it. It's gorgeous. I'm excited. Definitely excited for Eval. Fall. Okay, that's what I thought or figured. Come out in the fall. Okay, cool. I will be ready. All right. Oh, we already know Ninja Theory is gonna be off the chain. We already know that. Come on. Never get tired of seeing footage, though. I'm still working
Hi,
on
I'm
the
Don
first
Matthews, studio head here at Ninja Theory in Cambridge, UK. We're now in the final months of development on Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Right on.
And the team is working hard to bring you an unforgettable journey into Senua's unique world and her battle for survival, where we have once again combined high fidelity and immersive presentation with a shorter, narrative-led experience that focuses on the things that we really care about, and that we hope you care about too.
You see how surrounding you are. Do you see how the pitiless world stamps you down?
Senua is back with a new quest. She wants to stop the Vikings who raided her village right at their source, in Iceland. But not just her quest has changed. Senua herself has grown since the first Hellblade. She's made peace with her past and is no longer in such fear of her visions and voices. While the Furies are still her constant companions, she encounters new people along the way, some of which will value her unique perspective, and others who will reject it.
Look at those graphics.
Little by little,
the details. Look at
this
the hair.
settlement
Oh my gosh,
became my
man.
tribe.
Just beautiful.
In the game, Senua arrives
Dark
in
and
10th
gritty.
century Iceland on the trail of the Vikings who have been enslaving her people. In the story, we're trying to be as faithful to history as we can up to a point, establishing a solid framework and then building more surreal elements on top. Senua will face up to giants who have plunged the land into chaos, and which in turn has seen the rise of the Droiga, a violent threat that has swept through the settlements that she'll discover.
Get it, girl.
Senua will make new enemies and also new allies who will come to see her unique perspective as a beacon of hope. And she'll discover, along with us, how this viewpoint can have its advantages.
Yeah, I got it. I'm working on the first game still, y'all. So I still got
Senua is a
ways to
Celtic
go on the
warrior
first
who
one.
experiences psychosis, seeing things that other people don't, hearing voices, and having unique beliefs about the world around her. To bring Senua's perspective of the world to life in a truthful way, we have once again worked closely with Professor Paul Fletcher at the University of Cambridge, as well as people with lived experience of psychosis.
What does that mean? What does that mean? It's terrifying.
Players will find themselves traversing beautiful and hostile environments.
seeking answers from patterns and signs that Senua sees in her own unique way, and battling through encounters with enemies that will push Senua to her limits.
Wow. Excuse me.
On Saga, we've taken everything to the next level. With a new motion capture space, a bigger stage team, a stunt crew, and a new cast.
We spent a lot of time planning the motion capture shoots, thinking of what events would be good to bring into this fight. Like, how can we make this fight feel different from the previous fight? We have all new combat for the sequel. One of our key goals was the ability to actually tell a story throughout it. It does feel very different from the first game, but it's very brutal and you're very invested in it.
And you can feel that too.
Senua isn't a superhero. She's fighting for survival, and we want the player to feel her struggle in every step of her journey.
Yeah.
We want the player to always feel like they just scraped through, just survived it.
Mel knows Senua better than anyone, better than I do. Her instincts are amazing, and she really doesn't need much help from me. On stage, our main focus is storytelling. So I get to watch the actors and see all the beautiful expressions on their faces. And then I have to wait a little while, and then I get to see that all again, in-game, in costume, on location, everything. It's a great experience, a great process.
Every discipline in the studio is unified in achieving a deep level of immersion to help suspend your disbelief and pull you into Senua's story.
Gosh, y'all.
We were lucky enough to do a few reference gathering trips in Iceland. You have to be there. The sense of scale, everything is incredible. And you see a scene or you see a small section of the game and you're like, yeah, that works, that's amazing.
Wow.
Senua experiences reality differently, and a part of this manifests in the voices she hears.
She will collapse. She will collapse.
These voices come to life through binaural audio, which provides a good representation of this type of auditory hallucinations.
So good to
As
see
we
you
focus
again,
in
man.
immersion, binaural audio is perfect for this because through headphones, you surround yourself in a three-dimensional space. In the first game, we only applied to the voices that Senua listens in her head.
Right.
In this game, through a spatial audio technology and some extra little things within the game, there's music that is binaural. Every single sound has the potential to be binaural, so everything is spatialized around you, and it's a very beautiful experience.
Thank you, Boogie. I appreciate you, man, for stopping by. Don't work too hard, man.
Music is a strange language in the sense that it speaks to our emotions fast and deep.
First time watching
it's
this,
not
so
only about quality, it's
I
about
appreciate
personality.
y'all
So when
coming
you
through
listen to
watching this with
Hellblade,
me, even if you already
you know it's
watched it.
Hellblade.
It's my first time watching this, so just
On the
wanted to
music, we are
share my
working with
reaction.
Hylum, which for me is a personal privilege
Seeing these
because I
games.
really admire them. We feel their craft, their depth, their meaning in the music. It really connects with our game and elevates it to something really special.
Beautiful.
We are also working with a heavy metal singer, throat singers, and our very own Furies. They sing so beautiful, and we add that binaural touch of music. So this all creates a very immersive and a very special and unique experience.
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech. And that's our aim in Senua Saga Hellblade 2, is to not only see where Senua goes next, but to deliver something really meaningful for our players.
My hope is that they will really connect to Senua as a character, and even if they can't really relate to what she's going through, maybe they know someone that relates to that character and they can then understand that person better.
Well, I don't want to sound cheesy, but in a way I'm Senua, right? She exists and doesn't. It exists through all of our work, through every ninja. So we all are Senua, and we are creating this character that grows and grows and grows and
Just
grows
hearing
and
this
keep
music
growing and
makes
keep
you wanna
changing.
cry.
So
'Cause
that
it's so
makes it real.
beautiful.
I'm so
I
proud
love
of the
this kind of
love,
music.
care, and passion our team here at Ninja
And
Theory
throat
are
singing. I
putting
don't
into
know if y'all
Senua
have
Saga
heard throat
Hellblade 2.
singing, where they sing from
Our
the
hope is
throat.
to not only create a game that
it's
is great to
beautiful.
play, but to craft an experience that leaves you
gosh.
thinking and feeling. From our combat gameplay through to our action set pieces, from our cinematic scenes to our puzzle solving, everything is crafted in service
welcome.
of Senua's
This game's
journey.
gonna be
A
good.
journey that you can embark on May 21st.
Digital. Oh, okay. May 21st, right on. Yeah, I'm still working on the first game. I'm like not even in the middle of the game yet. I think I'm still like in the beginning because I streamed it at first and then I stopped streaming it. So I got to get back into it because I think I hopped onto another game, but I'm still working on the first one. But I will most definitely play the second one. Blurredmatic, welcome. Thank you all for coming through. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Again, I ask if there'll be no spoilers. This is my first time watching this today. But if you guys already watched it, I hope you enjoyed yourself and got what you wanted out of it. I'm looking forward to Indiana Jones, so I'm waiting for that. So
Greetings, Xbox players. My name is Masaru Oyamada, producer for the Mana series here at Square Enix. 聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの情報を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにいち早くお伝えできる機会をいただけて大変光栄です。コンソールゲームとしては約17年ぶりとなる聖剣伝説シリーズの完全新作。聖剣伝説シリーズは1991年ファイナルファンタジー外伝として誕生して以降、マナと聖剣をめぐって描かれる愛をテーマに個性豊かなキャラクターたち、心に響く楽曲の数々、武器の特性を生かして戦うアクション RPG としてこれまでに17作発売され長らく愛されてきました。本作は30年以上の歴史あるシリーズの最新作となるため、これまで培われてきた聖剣伝説としての世界をしっかり感じられるものを目指して鋭意制作中です。フィールドでは自然や精霊とのつながりを感じられる色彩豊かな聖剣伝説の世界を体験してもらえると思います。シリーズおなじみのモンスターたちも本作に登場しています。今回これらのおなじみのモンスターたちを作り出した聖剣伝説の生みの親である石井浩一さんとともに、聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの内容を紹介していきたいと思います。
Hello, I am Koichi Ishii from Grab. I am so happy to introduce the newest game in the Mana series to Xbox players. 初期の頃からシリーズ作品に登場しているモンスターたちは私が考案したものですが、中には小学生の頃すでにイメージができていたものもあります。今作では初めはドット絵からスタートしたモンスターたちをどのような形で最新化して聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナに落とし込むか、デザインの方向性からモデルの完成イメージまでを監修する立場でプロジェクトに参加しました。聖剣伝説ファイナルファンタジー外伝を作っていた頃から自分の頭の中ではモンスターたちは立体的に生き生きと動いて、これまで自分が携わった作品ではそれらをどうやって当時の技術で評価にこだわって作ってきました。最新作では聖剣伝説のモンスターたちのただ可愛いだけではなく恐ろしさの部分もしっかりと表現できているので、バトル中はモンスターたちの表情にも注目してください。
これまで聖剣伝説シリーズには空を旅する海を渡る手助けをしてくれる頼もしい仲間たちがいましたが、今作には広大なフィールド探検に欠かせない新たな仲間が登場します。陸上を猛スピードで駆け回ってくれるピックル。ピックルも石井さんが新たに考案してくださっています。
新たな仲間を考えるにあたっては今作のマスコットキャラクターになるくらい可愛い動物にしたいという漠然とした思いがありました。その上でヨークシャテリアの毛並み、見た目はアルマジルによく似た仙山港や古代エジプト神のアヌビスの子供といった具体的なイメージが浮かんできて、それぞれの特徴を取り入れながらラフデザインを書き起こしました。デザイナーにもアイデアを出してもらいながら足の長さや丸まった時のイメージなどゲームの中での見え方も考えながら調整を重ねていき、 ピックルは誕生しました。
I'm glad to see more Japanese games coming to Xbox. Unfortunately,
もう
it
一
seems
つ
to
の
me it
挑戦
doesn't
は
move the
楽
needle
曲
too
面で
much.
す。
Most Xbox gamers
過去
are into
さま
these
ざま
type
な
of
コ
games.
ン
That's
ポーザー
true.
が携わられた楽曲の
That's true.
雰囲気が感じられつつも、最新作として素晴らしい新たな楽曲が生まれました。
Yeah, it just
BGM でも
depends on
し
the
っかり
person.
聖剣伝
Really
説シリーズらし
cyber.
さを感じてもらえ
Like
ると思
there's
い
a
ま
lot of
す。
Japanese games I've seen that are beautiful.
過去シリーズの
but I
楽曲を
wouldn't
手
play
掛けたクリエイターた
everything.
ちが全
But,
100曲という大ボリュ
There's
ー
a
ムの
lot of
制
them
作
out
に
there.
挑んで
It's
くれました。
gorgeous.
新たな試みとしてフィールドの探索からバトルまでをシームレスに体験できるよう、今作ではインタラクティブミュージックを導入しており、冒険の没入感を高めてくれます。探索中の BGM がバトルに入った瞬間、アレンジが切り替わる様を実際に聞いてみましょう。今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。空中でのアクションがバトルの鍵となっており、武器での攻撃だけでなく魔法での攻撃も可能になっています。そして本作ならではの特徴として、聖剣伝説シリーズではおなじみの精霊たちがいますが、その力を宿した武器を使うとバトルを手助けしてくれるようになります。精霊によっては様々な特性の違いがありますので、その効果とともに聖剣伝説の世界らしい不思議な力で爽快なバトルを楽しんでいただけます。
オリジナルモンスターやピックルにも注目してほしいのです。聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナーは聖剣伝説らしさを感じてもらえる作品になるよう、小山田君を中心にチームのみんなが頑張って作ってくれていますので、ぜひ発売日を楽しみに待っていてください。私自身もプレイするのを楽しみにしています。
聖剣伝説シリーズとして初めて Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにお届けする本作聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナは今後も様々な情報をお届けしていきますので、ぜひご期待ください。この夏この忘れられない冒険を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただける日が今から待ちきれません。
It's like a transformer. I still have mine. I had another one years ago, but I lost it. But at least I have one of them still. They don't make those anymore. Okay, for real. He was wearing that leather coat, okay? It looked like a Dante coat from Devil May Cry. Real. They're gonna save the best for last. They're probably gonna show Indiana Jones last.
Hello, and welcome to Oxide Games. We founded the studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization 5. We came together to create something new and innovative in a genre we all love. Our History Untold is the game we've dreamt of making.
ARA is an homage to historical gamers, strategy gamers, 4X gamers. It features all the depth and gameplay fans of this genre love, where you'll explore the world, expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your rivals on the international stage.
I don't get into games
but it
like
isn't just
this.
more of the same.
But
With ARA, we
it
wanted to
looks
challenge some
really
of the
good.
preconceived
Like, it looks
notions about
gorgeous.
the genre,
Like,
push
the
it forward in a
colors pop
modern,
out.
empowering, and truly compelling and approachable way.
I don't get into
For
games
example,
like this.
we have over 100 instruments on
But
display in the
whoever does it,
office,
they enjoy
which
it.
are all things that we purchased in order to add to the soundtrack and expand the game and make it really good. Hi, Dan.
He's all waving.
That's Dan. We started in his basement. It's been an amazing process to see from concept to completion. We started small, building a robust game engine, questioning our design assumptions, and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result is ARA, the historical grand strategy game that presents a living world where you can rule how you want to rule and chart your own path to becoming the most prestigious nation on the planet.
For Aura, we knew we needed deep systems with outcomes that encourage exploration and give players the power to experiment and make meaningful strategic choices while still having agency over their playstyle.
We also wanted to explore more in different parts of history and give players from around the world the chance to see the game reflect their unique perspective and not just ours.
And finally, we knew that for players to feel the impact of their decisions, they would need to see their choices reflected in the game world itself, not just through numbers on a menu. One of the first differences you'll see when you dive into Aura is what we call the living world. It's a procedurally generated alternate Earth, bursting with life, an intuitive, authentic, and immersive space, a blank canvas for players to paint the society of their dreams.
The living world isn't just a map. It reflects the choices players make over the course of the game. They can see everything from the settling of the wilderness to cultural influence on architecture over time to the thousands of citizens living their lives and reacting to the changes. We want players to feel like they're truly occupying the world, leading their people as they thrive and grow. Core to the vision of Aura is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. And no feature better exemplifies this than the prestige system.
To win a game of Aura, players will compete with their rivals to build the most influential, impressive, and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige, the player's score that proves their worth as a leader.
The prestige system gives players the chance to decide what kind of leader they want to be. Do they want to pursue great works of arts and culture? Military might.
Like the details are
Scientific
really nice
advancement. The choice is theirs.
But again, this is not
in
my
Aura,
cup of
there are
tea.
no set victory conditions. Players get to decide what is most important to them and focus and prioritize on those goals while still being able to win the game.
Personally, when I play Aura, I like to build triumphs. Triumphs are our collection of incredible monuments and architectural achievements from throughout human history. Like the Great Pyramid of Giza. They're hard to build, but worth it, giving huge prestige bonuses and game-changing abilities to the nation that constructs them.
Another aspect of Aura that I'm personally excited about is our crafting system.
The crafting system offers a unique challenge to the player that they generally won't see often in the 4X genre. Succeeding at balancing, gathering the right things, turning them into the tools that you need, and then finally getting to the outcome or reward of something like an important improvement or triumph just changes the challenge that exists in Aura compared to other 4X games.
Crafting plays out in Aura at a national scale, with players honing and combining the natural resources they harvest into all manner of goods and components. Those are the foundation for everything, from international trade to improving their cities and citizens' lives, and even manufacturing the weapons necessary to draft military units. The crafting system in Aura encourages thoughtful, advanced planning. It rewards players who can see the strategic outcome of all their collective decisions, and not just the individual ones.
I'm proud of the work that's gone into our simultaneous turn system. Many strategy games have players alternate taking turns and reacting to their opponent's moves. In Aura, all players' actions are resolved at the same time. This rewards players' ability to navigate uncertainty, to predict and strategically plan for a variety of scenarios in the moment. This system makes Aura just feel more real. In a typical strategy game, once your turn is finished, you have to wait for a long time. With simultaneous turns, generally speaking, those times are very low. You get to keep playing the game and stay engaged rather than having those periods of downtime where you're not doing anything.
It's not easy sifting through all of history and picking what to include. For Aura, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective, so we looked at cultures and societies throughout the millennia with the broadest lens possible.
Where this approach really shines is in our leaders. Leaders are so often seen as military personnel or prominent government figures, but leaders come in so many different forms. They're thought leaders, scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Each leader in Aura has a number of special abilities determined by their personality traits, as well as a powerful and unique leader trait informed by their contributions to world history.
Not gonna lie.
With a diverse global roster, we know players will find leaders that they will want to play.
That, Boogie.
And even a few that may surprise them with how fun it is when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
Sounds similar, very similar.
For us at Oxide, player feedback is the only way to really understand what you're making. It gives us that priceless perspective from the people we're making Aura for, you.
Building the game alongside real players has given us that critical player feedback. In the end, we believe this makes for a deeper connection between the players and the game.
One of my favorite examples is when we first introduced the concept of dangerous wildlife to the game. It turns out, in our first iteration, it was maybe a little bit too aggressive or disruptive. We knew we should probably make a change when one of our insiders made a forum post that was just,
"Cougars, cougars,
Cougars, I hate cougars!
Someone get these feline demons away from me." I'm happy to report, based on more recent feedback, that I think we ended up in a good place with the overall threat level of mountain lions to a player's citizenry.
It's been years of hard work to bring you a strategy experience like no other. And we're so excited that we can finally see the finish line. We can't wait for players to get their hands on the game later this year.
But the launch of ARA is only the beginning. We are going to maintain our insider program after the release date and continue to listen to players and support the game into the future.
On behalf of everyone at Oxide Games, thank you for joining us today. We can't wait for you to play ARA and to create your own history.
Well then, whoever enjoys that kind of game, enjoy. Because you got a lot of work with and a lot to do. Enjoy. Not my cup of tea. But graphically, it looks beautiful. It does. I give them that. They did that. Oh, yeah. Go. Let's go.
Hej och välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige, här hos Machine Games. We are really excited to finally be able to share our work on Indiana Jones.
Y'all, I'm
Since
excited.
the first film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure. Even today, it's one of the most iconic franchises in pop culture. In this game, you aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones. You will see through his eyes and experience a journey that we hope lives up to the proud legacy of Indiana Jones. When Todd Howard first told us about his vision for the game, we knew we would be a very good fit to help bring it to life.
I've wanted to make an Indiana Jones game forever. I'd had this idea for
boy
what it
right
would
there.
be like and the story, what Indy was going after, what period of his life it was in, what kind of arc he was going to have. And as the years went on, I thought, who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was my friends at Machine Games. I can remember pitching Lucasfilm on the game and being, a little bit nervous because, look, it's, Indiana Jones and their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project, and they have just been so trusting and supportive of everything that we want to do with the game. It's been a long time. I've been a fan of this my whole life, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones game.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see this.
Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones. While you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you. You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
Y'all, look at the details. Look at the details in this. They did that.
Myths. History.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry, y'all.
Just different ways to interpret the past.
That's my
Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried. Just waiting to be found.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me. Throughout history, mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle. had
Why
run-ins
they
with
punch
these
to the
guys
feet,
before.
though?
Trust me, it ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up? Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the GOOOO. The Great Circle.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
You have any idea how old that was?
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people. Everyone here at the studio has their own indie stories and memories.
Oh my gosh,
Most of us
y'all.
grew up with his adventures and have been fans of the movies and the character for years. He's a brilliant archaeologist, he's a charismatic everyman, he's passionate and determined.
I'm speechless
And for
right
us,
now.
he's synonymous with adventure.
Now we have the opportunity to tell a new Indiana Jones story for a modern gaming audience. Our game is all about putting you in Indy's shoes, letting you see and feel
Being
what
one
he
with
sees and
Indy,
feels.
basically.
For us
Or
at
as
Machine
Indy.
Games, we do that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you
I
into
like
the
his
rich,
haircut, that's
exciting,
tight.
and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key, making each action feel like your own.
Whether it's cracking your whip, solving puzzles in ancient temples,
On the puzzle head, I'm gonna love that.
or seeing your knuckles go bloody in a fistfight, all of these moments are much more intense in first person. But we still want you to have those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette with the hat and the whip, and so for things like cutscenes and environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a third-person view.
I was right on one of the camera angles.
Indiana Jones and the Great
Yes.
Circle is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade.
When our game begins, Indiana is working at Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in and rushes to confront the thief in the college museum. The mysterious giant of a man
yeah,
makes off
Boogie.
with what seems to be a historically insignificant
you're
artifact, sparking Indiana's curiosity.
Tony Todd,
Following the
y'all.
trail, Indiana
That
heads
was
to the
Tony
Vatican,
Todd.
hoping to learn why this particular relic
I
was
recognize
stolen,
him anywhere.
and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
He starts pulling at the strings of a mystery, and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
We always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be one of our guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making. It wouldn't be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make is the one that makes you think first.
Getting the hang of this.
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a disarmed guard. But I think most of the time you'll have more fun, and to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always want to be offering more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your advantage, or using the tools at your disposal, like the whip.
It's an amazing global adventure with action propelling you through your journey.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
We look carefully at each location and the time period the game is set in, and we're trying to make it as authentic and accurate as possible.
We love creating rich, vibrant worlds, and in this game, we also had the goal of making it feel like a true cinematic
that, y'all.
Indiana Jones adventure.
I don't know how you feel about it graphically.
One of the
but
biggest
they
ways
did
to do
it.
that is with the music.
Amazing job.
John Williams is the original composer for the indie films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able to capture Williams' essence with his score for The Great Circle.
Right on. They put in work, y'all.
We also take a very movie-like approach to things like cinematics. We're very physical with our production style. We use a lot of stunt actors. Things like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
I wonder if they put my girl Zoe up in there, Zoe
do a
Bell.
lot to help bring the world to life as well. Next to
my
Indy,
favorite stunt
Gina
double.
is our other main protagonist.
She
Where
stunt
Indy is
doubled
pursuing
for
answers
Lucy
just
Lawless
the sake
for
of
Xena for
curiosity,
years.
Gina has a
Kill
personal
Bill,
stake in
whole
getting
bunch
to
of
the bottom
movies.
of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter
she's from
who
New
has a
Zealand.
lot riding on this adventure. She's been tracking a lead for some time, and now she's found an ally in this determined American professor. Their paths are intertwined, and they'll need each other in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
Fight. What do you mean if I can keep up?
We always love our villains and think we might have found our favorite one yet in Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological man. He's obsessed with the human mind and manipulating it.
He's highly intelligent and the perfect foil for Indy. They're both brilliant people, compelled by their passions and obsessions, but driven down wildly different roads.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under Indy's skin. It's captivating.
Dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
One of our mottos for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is adventure first. But in every indie adventure, there are always those moments where he finds himself in the action.
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid experience that mixes melee combat, stealth, and gunplay.
How you approach any
I
given
can't wait to use
situation
that
is
whip.
up to you. You may choose to sneak around an enemy patrol, or maybe you'll just pick up a shovel and whack them on the back of their head.
Oh.
And when you can't use your wits, you got Indy's most iconic tool. Just like you see in the movies, one of our goals has been to make the whip as fun and multi-purposed as possible.
Dang,
We want it
put in work,
integrated
y'all.
into every aspect of the game.
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment. You can use it as a distraction. And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna love that.
Everything you'd expect from Indy's whip. And hopefully a little bit more. Puzzles are a key feature in our game. The spirit of discovery is so important to Indiana Jones. Obviously, there are a handful of puzzles on the main path, but a lot of the puzzles are optional and are just there for the players who want to experience them. Epic traps, small secrets, and hidden puzzles that blend right in with their surroundings.
One thing I love about our game is the level of interactivity that we have. We have this world of mystery where anything could potentially hide a secret. The more you look, the more you'll discover.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I want to thank you all for joining us for our big reveal of Indiana Jones and the
Oh
Great
no,
Circle.
thank you.
Machine Games is known for
You made a
creating
lot of
these
us
roller
fans
coaster
very happy.
experiences with huge set pieces,
Lord,
surprising twists, and immersive narratives. It's exciting for us that we have been able to stay so true to the Indiana Jones franchise and create such an authentic experience while still being able to showcase what makes us us. We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very familiar with the franchise or not. Because at the heart of Indiana Jones is an incredible adventure, and I think that's something everyone wants to be part of.
Yes.
I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming later this year, and we cannot wait to share more soon.
Thank you. Definitely day one for me as well, Boogie. Definitely. They did that. They did that. They did that. I'm excited. I'm super excited. Oh my gosh, man. That's beautiful.
Take one.
Is it animals, children, and game developers?
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech.
Core to the vision of Ara is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. Stay happy!
Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build.
Avowed, Hellblade.
You aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones.
My name is Masaru Oyamada. 今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。
Awesome. Oh my gosh. Wow. What's this? Oh, okay. Wow. So, you guys,
special attack.
Just a recap on everything that we all just witnessed today on Indiana Jones. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Like, I am super excited for Indiana Jones. Like, they've gotten his freaking details and his face down, the whip, everything. They put in work, his surroundings, the jungle, everything, and I am super excited. It's coming out this year. I'm gonna try and get it day one. If not day one, I'm gonna get it regardless. But I am satisfied with what I just seen from that. Let's see, as a backtrack on the chat here, and I was looking at your chat, I wasn't ignoring you. So let me rewind here. Boogie says, not gonna lie, this sounds like Civilization. Okay, I read that part. I don't care how I will fare at something like this. I'm awesome at Civilization. I've never played that game because, again, those kind of games are not my cup of tea, and like those city building games, like stuff like that, I don't get into stuff like that. But I do know people that enjoy that kind of, you know those kind of games, which is awesome because there's games for everybody. So I'm glad there's something out there for everybody that they can play. But even though graphically that game looked awesome and very detailed, it's not for me. But whoever gets it out, they enjoy it and spend hours and hours and hours on it because there's a lot to do. Avowed, that game looks freaking beautiful. I'm definitely getting that. The creatures look freaking sick. Excuse me, I'm a dino person. I love dinosaurs. There's also a Jurassic Park game coming out too, as well. It's a game that I wanted to happen like years ago because I think I mentioned it to Spooky years ago as well, that they should, because I was like, they should make a Jurassic Park game where you're actually trying to survive these dinosaurs that are coming after you, kind of like Turok, but Jurassic Park. And they finally made one. So I'm like, finally, because I love dinos. I love Jurassic Park. So I'm looking for, I don't know when that's coming out. Hopefully sometime this year. If not, I'll be patient for it. The Hellblade looks freaking sick. Like, I still got to work on the first game. But you can really, hey, welcome, morning. So good to see you, fam. Excuse me. So, Hellblade. I'm still looking forward to the second one. I'm still working on the first one. I'm like barely in the game, but I'm still working on it. But you can feel like everything she's feeling. It's crazy. Like the voices. Like I can't imagine walking around hearing all of those voices in your head telling you something positive, negative, back and forth, back. It's like tug of war. You know, it's making you go crazy, you know? Even though she's hearing all these voices, she still proceeds on with the mission in that game. So I'm looking forward to continuing my journey playing that, the first game, the first Hellblade game, and then the second one, of course, when that comes out. But man, this was worth the wait, because again, this was my first time viewing this, and even though I'm excited for the other games coming out, Indiana Jones was like the main game I wanted to see. So I'm very pleased with what I saw. And again, I'm very pleased with the details that they did with our boy and Harrison and everything. Down to the whip, the movements, everything. So day one, Indiana Jones, you best believe. Excuse me. So this is gonna be a short pod because again, this was just for the gaming direct show and my reaction to everything, but I hope that you guys were pleased with it as much as I was. But yeah, this is the end of my pod. I know it's a short one, but I just want to thank Cyber, the Moon Man, the love of my life. Thank you for being here. Boogie, thank you for being here. Hot Tots Gamer, thank you for being here. Let's see who else. I don't want to miss anybody. The Ultimate Team Tron, thank you for being here. Ilblerdmatic, thank you for being here. Boogeyman, the Boogeyman, the Boogeyman. And excuse my coughing in between the pod. I was sick last week. Excuse me. And you know how sometimes you got nastiness still in your body trying to come out, but it's still there. So excuse all the because I'm not trying to do all of that. All right. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I don't think I have any other no other news or anything, but I will see you all tomorrow for my game cast, and I will be trying out a new game tomorrow that I'm excited to play. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I gotta go to work tomorrow, do my thing, knock it out, and then I'll see y'all again. Hey, Plug, welcome. No, you're a legend. Dude, it's all good. It's all good, man. I will see you next time. I'll be streaming tomorrow. So this was just a reaction video to seeing Indiana Jones, Avowed, Hellblade, all these other games. So it wasn't gonna be a long pod. But you take care, man. Everybody take care. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to tune in. I know it's been a minute for me doing a pod and everything because I keep canceling or whatever. It's for a good reason, trust me. It's not out of like, oh, I don't feel like doing it type of thing. It's for good reasons. But I'm not the type of person to be putting on business out there. So if I say I'm a cancel, it's for a good reason. So you guys will know. All right, you guys take care. Stay true, stay you, stay metal. Peace. Let's see.